It's the Line Makers on Sporting News.
We're off to the Cotton Bowl for the Heart of Dallas Bowl.
Where do they get these names?
I don't know. Purdue and Oklahoma State. We know the teams. 17 down to 16.5. Oklahoma State favored. 70 up to 70.5. A lot of points expected. Purdue 7-3 the over in their last 10 games overall. And we know one thing: Oklahoma State, offense good, defense bad.
Yeah, it makes for a lot of points scored, don't it?
One would think.
Well, they gave
Weather
up.
can be a little issue in Dallas.
It could be, and you know, as you get closer to game time, that's when you're going to have to decide on that. But giving up 40 points 5 times this year, Oklahoma State, they give up just a ton of points.
Purdue got the hot hand just to get here, and they're going to have a new head coach when all is said and done.
Yeah, they got rid of hope. There's no hope in Purdue. There might be some hope in this game, though. Yeah, the last 3 teams they beat this year were no great feat. To beat Indiana, Iowa, and Illinois, combined record of 10-26. But a lot of losses this year to really quality teams. The quarterback's good, Marv. He's a decent quarterback, and there's gonna be a lot of points scored. There's gonna be a shootout. Watch.
Oklahoma State, even Gundy, and this isn't good. A fish rots from the head down. When you got the coach whining about where they're playing, how does that trickle down to the kids?
Yeah, it definitely affects the kids in the game, and you know that's the big thing with some of these bowl games. You look at a matchup where Oklahoma State was cruising along in the season at 7-3. They end up finishing 7-5, and they wind up with this crappy game. The motivation of the matchup. Right now, Purdue's happy to be there. They want to perform versus an Oklahoma State team. You know, 7-5. They brought in this Shelf kid. The last 4 games, he was only 2-2. The other 2 kids, Walsh and Lunt, one got hurt and one got benched for Shelf. It looked like he was going to be some kind of savior, but he wasn't. See a lot of points. Purdue gives up a lot of points, too.
So weather's good, over looks good. I think we're kind of on board with that. And don't lose sight of the fact, Purdue literally, Ohio State ended up unbeaten, but Purdue gave that game away against Ohio State.
Absolutely. That was a big game for Ohio State. That was the game that put this team on its way to 12-0. They could have easily lost that game, and their motivation was shot the rest of the season. But they won that game in overtime, and I think Miller got hurt in the 3rd quarter. They won the game in overtime, and they went on to a perfect season. So that was a big game for Purdue.
All right, we'll see how it all pans out. The Heart of Dallas Bowl, Purdue versus Oklahoma State.